Hello, it's Gundam Phantom here. I gotta try to be somewhat quiet because right now I'm in my porch. It's raining outside. Sorry about that. And it's late at night, and my parents are asleep, and so I had to come out to the porch because it was the quietest. And as you can see right here, I got a few kids. So I guess you could say this is a unboxing slash tutorial video. Because I did a voting poll on Facebook, and yeah, so let's get right into it because I don't want to spend too much time into the video since it is late. So first, let's do a quick unboxing. So we got, I'll just move these. We got here the Iron Blood Orphans HG 1 to 144 scale option kit set number 5, as you can see right there. And it has everything. It shows on the cover of the box. Let's open it up, and we get a total of 4 runners in the manual. Sorry, I have a bit of a speeching problem. So put that over there. That was that. I'll try to make the unboxing quick, because the main part's the tutorial, so you guys vote for that on Facebook. Oh, it's literally downpouring outside my house right now. For the new series that came out, we got the Diver Ace unit, which is from the new series Gundam Build Divers. And yeah, it shows us on the box, and then let's open this up. And with this one, we get a total of, well, these are the same, so you could say that's all together one whole runner, but like it is obviously separately too. You got this one, and then this one. Now, here's the thing: I saw this on air reviews. For like, no, just put this down. For the swords here, these swords. Like, they look cool and all, and someone showed it in a review, and it's like, oh, you look at it and it's like, oh, it's cool and all that stuff, and then you flip it over, and this bull crap right here is revealed. Like, Bandai, like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, like they could at least try their best to fill in those little creases, because like that's gonna show, and they did that because the version just clicks in for the Gundam Doro Diver, but still though, like, you can fix it up yourself, but like I don't necessarily have the materials and skills to do that. So yeah. Anyways, let's get this closed up. So yeah, as I mentioned in Facebook, my room's getting new bedroom's getting done. So that's why I haven't been uploading lately a whole lot. And yeah, I do apologize for that. But anyways, this is where kind of tutorial comes in, and it's like unboxing. So also, I mentioned on Facebook that I got this Haro Devi, I think it was pronounced, Red. And if you're familiar with the whole Gundam franchise, the Haro is basically like what it looks like. It's like a ball robot that's been shown throughout the entire series or franchise, or whatever you want to refer to, of Mobile Suit Gundam. And I thought it would be cool to have my own. And this is where the tutorial comes in. So I'm just gonna show you the basics, like for example, so usually the first thing you want to do is obviously you want to go by your manual, and that's this right here. This is your manual, and like you don't want to take anything off the runners right away, because you're gonna get fucked if you do. Like, seriously, pardon my language, but seriously, you will. So yeah, these are the tongue twisters. These are the instructions, obviously, and you gotta pay attention to those. And when it comes, like, you'll say like A1, for example, up here. I don't know if you can see that, but right there, A1. piece one. And that means when you go on the runner itself will be labeled A1, and then on that runner you gotta look for the number piece, number 1, if that makes sense to you. And so when you figure that out, so it basically, once you figure out what piece you need to grab to start off with, you go and find that, you clip it out. And since like I'm just trying to make this not too long of a video, I'm going to like show an example by clipping this section out. So I apologize if I do this wrong, but you gotta understand I'm behind the camera and I gotta do this too. So what I usually do is that like you need clippers like these. You want these type of clippers, and you can clip it really close to the part you want to, but I don't recommend it, especially with these pliers. Excuse me. Because they're not that narrow at the tip. Now you have like needle nose pliers or whatever they call them, you could probably do it more closer. But since obviously these type of pair, and since I don't want to risk it, like I don't want to risk ruining the kit when I first get it, I literally cut as far away on the outside here as possible, and then so you just clip that. And clip that, and obviously that fell off easily. And those are for some demo section, I do believe. And to see how it gets loose, sometimes you can just wiggle that off. And now we'll just set that down. Now, as you can tell by like the details on this is the face. Come on, camera, focus. This is the face, and usually what I do, and some people don't like doing it because like it might cause a little nick in the piece, but really I'm not like that big of a deal into the kit, so I don't really worry about that. So what I do is that since near the piece itself, since it is quite sensitive, you can just kind of twist it off, and then there'll be obviously a little mark. I don't know if you can see it because of my quality on my phone, but there'll sometimes be like a mark when you remove the tabs or the nubs, and that's what we call a nub mark in when it comes to building these kits. And you can clean them up. You can make it so it's perfect by like giving it a rough, not a rough, my apologies, a gentle sanding to it with a sanding stick or any type of sandpaper or something like that you have. And we do the same with this one. And I don't know if you can tell, but there can be sometimes little tips on that. So you just wanna, oh my god, it's cringy, my hands are already shaking. Like, see how, I don't know if you can tell, but see how I'm just gently, like, not bearing down. You never want to bear down, because two things can happen. One, you could cut into the piece itself, and two, you could scratch the surface, and then when you build it, it doesn't look good because you have like a giant scratch on it, and that can be noticeable. So you just want to gently and precisely, and when you think you got it, it feels kind of smooth, then you should stop, because you don't want to try ruining the piece. And let's see here. See, I can feel the roughness of that. And that's all you have to do, though. When it comes to that, you don't necessarily need sandpaper to just see if it's good. If you like go along gently with your finger, you feel no pokey surfaces or anything like that, and it seems to be somewhat smooth, then you are somewhat good. And yeah, so for example, to give you an idea of the instruction part, and I will have to end here, and I'll be building this probably at the end, because I would do a tutorial on the air kits I just showed, but I'm saving those for when I get all the air kits for the Barbados build, as I mentioned in a previous video, and you can go back and check that out. I'll try to put that as a link in the description below. And so if I can try to do this, so up here we got the first section we gotta do. So, say, for example, we want to get that, middle section right there, which is the arm part. It's A1, as I mentioned before, the number and letter. It's runner A1, and the piece is number 1. So, if you go here, and right off the bat, this is the one we're looking for. And as you can see right here, marked into come on, focus. But still, you can see it. It's carved out. It says A1. So then you want to go along, and right up here, like right at the start of the runner here, if you look closely, that says number 1. So, like before, you want to go in, and you don't have to follow exactly what I do, but this is just what I do to be on the safe side. And just try to go as far out as possible and click the piece. And you don't have to be too gentle, because like with me, like especially in this position, I'm kind of shaky, so I'm kind of nervous. But doing it like this way, no, see how it's like that? Like you can cut through that you want, but you don't have to, I guess. Like for example, if I like just like we're just too off. If I wiggle it, and see, just falls right out. And that's before you want to go and we're going to twist this off, and that's the piece. And I know my camera on my phone sucks anus. And again, like before, if you feel anything or see anything, you can't tell on camera, but when you get your own kit, or you decide to, or you're a builder, and you're building these for like the first time, like when you look at it closely, you see what I mean. There will be like little fibers of the plastic sticking off, and you don't want that. That can sometimes get in the way when you actually build it. So, yeah. So anyways, my time's kind of running short. I'm going to build this, since I already took some stuff out of the frames, behind the scenes type of thing. Follow me on Facebook, and recently I have an account for it. Follow me on Instagram, and yeah, sorry that I wasn't uploading lately. My bedroom's getting done, as I mentioned before. New bedroom. I have been working hard lately at a job, and sadly, recently, if you've been following my Facebook post, my cat, we don't know her age, but her name was Georgie, and she sadly passed away about like a week ago. And yeah, she was a good cat, and yeah. But anyways, we're not trying to drown too much onto that. Like, we're just trying to remember the way she was and how happy she was. We do believe the way she was acting and how she was slowly getting to the point of dying. We do believe she has some sort of cancer, because she had like these bubbles. I don't know if they're bubbles. They were like almost like, they look like giant, like they felt like bubbles on her belly, but they weren't obviously bubbles. They were like sores or something. And apparently when my parents found her dead in the bedroom, or not bedroom, bathroom, she had blood on her belly because those bubbles, or whatever you want to call it, they burst. And I wasn't awake when it happened. I was asleep the entire time, and my brother was at a friend's house because he had like he works too. And yeah. Anyways, I'm doing this longer than this, so thank you for watching. If you want me to, like, I'm horrible because of the way it's set up right now for tutorials. If you want me to do tutorials in the future, let me know in the comments below. Of course, hit that like button, like give it a thumbs up, and like maybe I can do a better video in the future and more frequently, hopefully. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you all later. Peace.